Now, if you're going to continue on with your acting career and take some acting workshops, you're going to come across a name, Sanford Meisner. Now, Sanford Meisner came up with some acting exercises that really help the actor focus in on the other actor, focus in on their physical features, focus in on listening to their voice, focus in on watching what physically happens to their face when they're speaking, and then telling us how they're feeling. Meisner has a wonderful set of instructional classes, and you can probably find them somewhere in your city, but they are one technique of acting that I think everyone should at least explore. And then eventually we all make our own soup, right? Let's do a little Meisner. Now, the first thing we're going to do is the getting the first thing exercise. Daryl will close his eyes, and Patty will be looking at Daryl. Patty will then be facing him. Daryl will look at Patty. He will open his eyes and say the first feature of her face that strikes him, that he gets. You know, it could be her nose, her lips, her mouth, her eyes, her ears, her hair, but somewhere around the face. So let's do that to start. We're really just accepting the first thing we get.
Nose.
Okay, then clear your mind. Get away that picture of her face, get back to a nice clean slate, and do it again.
Eyes.
Again.
Eyes.
Good. Now what's happening here is the transition between when Daryl opens his eyes to where he says eyes, there's a little gap. And in that little gap, it tells me there's room for filtering, there's room for choosing and deciding. And we don't want that in acting. We want to respond immediately to the first thing. So if you're doing this exercise and having that problem, have somebody hold up some fingers in front of your face, have them close their eyes, and as quickly as they can, tell you how many fingers they're holding up. Go.
5.
Again.
4.
Again.
2.
Again.
1.
One more.
1.
Okay, you see how quickly he's doing that? Now do the same thing with Patty.
Hair. Ears. Eyes.
Excellent. And Patty in the exercise would do the same thing to Daryl. She'd take her turn of getting the first thing with Daryl. And you can get the first thing in your everyday life. When you walk outside, what's the first thing that you get? What's the first thing that strikes you when you walk into a room or into a store? Okay, so you can use this acting exercise just about anywhere. Now the second phase is where we'll do phase 1. Patty will open her eyes and say the first thing she gets on Daryl's face. Now Daryl will be listening to exactly how she says what she says. And as quickly as he can after she says it, he's going to repeat exactly what she said. Patty, listening to Daryl say exactly what she just said, will listen to how he says it and try to say it exactly as he says it as quickly as possible. And it's going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and we don't know when it's going to end. Ready?
Nose.
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 Cut. And you can see there's a nose gap, nose gap, nose gap. What I want is an immediate response. The minute you get it, you put it right back out. So it's going to go nose, 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 or ear if that's what's chosen. Let's try it again.
Eyes.
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 Cut. Now what I'm hearing, and maybe you did too, is Patty's eyes was a little bit more elongated than Daryl's eyes. Okay, and I think it's because I told Daryl to go real quick. So let's try it again, and try this time, Daryl, to listen exactly as Patty's given it to you. And Patty, if you were listening exactly as Daryl was giving it to you, what would have happened?
I would have said it as
Here we go. Try it again.
Lip.
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 Loop.
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 cut. Great job, guys. Usually about then, people start laughing and feel a little self-conscious and stuff, but these guys are pros, aren't you? So Meisner, again, it's a wonderful acting technique. I wanted to give you a little taste of it here so that when you do take a Meisner class, you might have a little step up.